Hey everyone, Janeen here from Lupus Health Shop. Thank you so much for clicking on our video. We're going to get started today. We're going to talk about symptoms of lupus, common symptoms and uncommon symptoms, what they feel like and what they are. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell next to it so that way you can get notified of our weekly video release. You don't want to miss out on the proactive ways to living a healthier life even with lupus. Well, I'm going to go over 5 common symptoms of lupus. Joint pain, joint inflammation, fatigue or exhaustion, brain fog, sun sensitivity. So the common symptoms, sun sensitivity. What's actually happening is the UV rays from fluorescent lights in your office, in your home, or the sun specifically, are attacking our skin. And it's signaling our white blood cells to come and attack our skin. And that's why it gets red, inflamed, itchy. It can make us tired because our body's like sitting there like, I'll protect you, I'm gonna take your skin down. And you're like, no, please don't, I need my skin. So it gets really confusing and frustrating. A great way to prevent this, I do recommend watching our video on careers with lupus. This is going to go over different laws and accommodations in the US and how they can help us keep our job while putting our health first. I'll put the link right above. I also have a blog that goes into great detail about how to talk with your coworkers, how to talk to disability when you're talking with HR, and it goes into detail about the FMLA and ADA laws as well. So it's really up to you, but either is available. I'll put a link for the blog below. This is something that's not like, oh, I'm tired, I didn't sleep good last night. This is, I feel like I got hit by a bus, I am exhausted, my body feels like it's shutting down. That's the kind of fatigue that you would feel. It doesn't matter how much sleep you get. You could be fine in the morning and have a few good hours, but you have a limited amount of energy. So it's important to prioritize everything that you do daily so that you don't get run down and so that you don't overwork yourself. If you overwork yourself, you could trigger a flare-up. Another symptom of lupus is brain fog. And I guess I don't know what brain fog is. So basically it's where you forget words in a sentence all the time, and I do it all the time, it's so frustrating. Sometimes, and that's actually because I have been really bad and I haven't been taking my vitamin D and the Methylated B vitamins. So I have to get back on that train and it will improve again. My favorite ones are actually in the link below and they're on sale, so I would take advantage of it while you can. But anyways, back to brain fog. So brain fog is when you forget something, when you forget words in a sentence, when you are reading something and you're not understanding it, like you have to reread it multiple times to understand exactly what's going on. And it's so frustrating. Another symptom of brain fog is confusion. So if someone's talking to you and you're really confused on what they're saying, or you're confused in general about how to pronounce words. So it's a very common symptom and a lot of us experience this. And it's so frustrating, but there are solutions to that problem. And a lot of times that is what I mentioned, vitamin deficiencies and inflammation. When you control inflammation, there's less stuff attacking. Another symptom, joint pain. So when we have joint pain, it can have a number of different feelings. If your tendons are specifically hurting, it can feel like a stinging pain sensation that's shooting up and down. If you're having just joint, like the actual joint itself that's hurting, it could be inflamed, it could be swollen, your mobility and flexibility will decrease drastically. It doesn't have to happen on both sides of the body, but it can. Migraines are another common one. Migraines feel like someone is taking a gun and smacking your head with it. It's so painful. So if you experience that, a lot of times to help that, I would recommend a chiropractor regularly. Chiropractors are phenomenal. It's one of my main go-tos whenever I have a migraine. Also, a lot of times, there's a muscle all the way up here in your jaw. If you put your finger in your mouth, above your teeth, in between your gums and your cheek, and you push on this muscle all the way up here, it's gonna hurt like crazy. That means you have the right muscle. And what you should do is slowly go up and down and stretch it out. That's going to help reduce muscle pain or migraines as well. Another tip is to push what we call the eject button, and it's right here. And if you push down and hold it really, really tight, that's supposed to help as well to lessen the length and severity of migraine.
If you see so far, subscribe and click on the bell so you don't miss out next week on our new video. Now back to the topic of the week.
Another suggestion I would say is magnesium. We are magnesium deficient a lot of times, so if you're taking magnesium, that will help. So uncommon symptoms of lupus. Lung involvement, that's when lupus is attacking our lungs and we have inflammation. It will be hard to breathe. It'll be very painful. Heart involvement, that can cause the outer layer of our heart to be inflamed. And because of that, we can have a lot of chest pain, pain when we're breathing. So it's important to have that checked, and it's important to take it serious. Once you have a diagnosis and figure out the problem, your doctor should be able to work, with the treatment plan. But it's important to get the inflammation under control. You should check out our video, Best Treatments for Lupus. That will help address the chronic inflammation factor of that. Lastly, seizures. Seizures can be very serious. Sometimes, in the beginning, you're not sure what to do, but they will put you on a plan. Usually, you wouldn't go to the ER every time, but it depends on the severity of your situation. Lastly, blood clots. Blood clots can happen, unfortunately, it can happen too late. So it's important to, if you're having any pain in your lungs, that could be a sign of a blood clot. If you're having deep breathing issues, it could be a sign of a blood clot. What I do suggest is to get your antiphospholipid syndrome tested. This is a blood test. I do mention it in the free lupus checklist guide, and that's stuff that you can go over with your doctor. It is available to download for free in the link below. By having your APS tested, this will help doctors know that you are more susceptible to heart disease and blood clots, and they may put you on baby aspirin to help ensure that that doesn't happen. You are wondering what to do, how to best manage symptoms, and what you can do to make your life more fulfilling, feel better every day. You do not want to miss out. Until then though, so click on those and you can continue your journey to managing symptoms of lupus. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next week.